another episode of Sneaky Link Pod. I am one of your hosts, Janelle the Great.
I am E the Great.
And we have a wonderful guest this week. Come on, say your name.
Skate the Great.
This man can't stand us.
Oh, I'm gonna love this episode.
Wow.
And unfortunately, we do not have Henny the Great with us today.
Heather the Great, Hen
Heather
the Great,
Hen the Great,
Hennessy the Great.
Hennessy the
We don't know what it.
I don't know which one she would have chose today.
Yeah.
Hen the Great.
But nonetheless,
Great,
she is here in spirit with us.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this mic is pissing me off.
You know,
There we go.
Henny took the mics apart last week, and she pulls them apart, and I'm like, Henny, quit doing that. I was like, you're taking out too many pieces.
I did see you help for the others. Like, damn it. Oh, man. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms, Instagram, Sneaky Link Pod. Subscribe to our YouTube if you're watching us right now, Sneaky Link Pod. If you're not watching us, please stop and go do so, because as always, I don't edit for nothing.
Shit for nothing.
And audio platforms,
Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
and Spotify. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see what we got on today.
Let's see what we got on today. I'll start since Henny's
Yeah.
usually over here, but I will start.
Hey, what you got on?
I have on Loadin' Dunks.
Loadin SBs?
Yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
But they don't say SB on them.
The older ones, the orange ones don't.
Yeah. Little fun fact. We'll
This
get
is
into
going to be like a real history lesson today.
Yeah, he'll tell us
here
more
for
about
it.
SBs later on. But yeah, I got on Loadin' Dunks. Somebody got these for me.
Sure did.
I have on Human Made Olive Cargos. My favorite flannel, this needles flannel. Honestly, I have a bunch of flannels, but ever since I got this flannel 2 years ago, I don't wear any other flannel. Because it goes with everything.
Yeah, there's so many
Like
colors you
22
can like.
flannels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like all in one, so it's perfect. And then I don't know what this little top is. And then ALD LA hat. We're on the skate fits today.
We are in.
But
if you did not notice.
But he didn't wear no fucking olive pants.
Yeah, he didn't. And
Of
he's
all
barely wearing
of all
SBs.
days, he doesn't wear olive pants.
And he's barely wearing SBs. Like, go ahead, tell us what you're wearing.
Can I tell my fit?
Yeah, what you got on
Can I
skate?
know what I got on?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm wearing an LA hat as well.
He's starting from the top up. Okay.
It's this hat is fitted by Pro Image, Fox Hills Hat Heaven, LA Hat Heaven. Inspired by Mickey Malt Liquor beer.
Oh, okay.
So
I like the gold.
yeah. So that's just like that's how the bottle cap looked. So
Oh,
gold,
okay.
the green, and it has the 40-year patch on the side.
Yeah.
So 40 ounce. Vintage Offspring tee from the Smash album, their third album.
Is that the tea you got recently?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it at Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
$20 cargos I got from Rose Bowl as well. Excuse me.
He's already been drinking beers.
And unds Jordan SB4.
This is your first time wearing them?
Yes.
Not you unde-essing stuff for us.
I feel so special.
All right, I'll let you have that.
What you got on, Janelle?
Spoken like a true co-host.
Yeah.
Look at you. So I have on the Crenshaw Skate Club SBs. I also have on, shout out to Syndicate. They had my size.
Did you change the laces, or were those the laces that were in them?
Yeah, I changed the laces.
I
to
love the
one.
yellow on them.
It's crazy. A lot of my, every time a shoe has yellow laces, I always
love a yellow
change it to a yellow
lace.
lace because it just
It
looks
pops
so much
so
better.
well.
Yeah.
It came with it, right?
Yeah, I came
Yeah.
with them. Yeah. And I think there was another, a
Burgundy.
gray one.
Was it burgundy
Was
one?
it
Oh, yeah, burgundy.
Okay.
Burgundy, yeah. Actually, those one
No, the
look too
yellow
bad
looks
either,
really
to
good
be
on that,
honest.
especially with
Yeah.
the blue.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I also have on olive pants.
Nice.
Not cargo pants, but they are pants.
Olive is good.
I gotta go with you to the flea or to thrifting.
Oh, yeah,
so I can
pants
get some
heaven.
actual cargo
Yeah.
ones. And then I have on 100s t-shirt that they did with my homegirl Liz because it's still Mental Health Awareness Month. So I thought, and I know they dropped this during Mental Health Awareness
it's
Month
like
a few
the
years ago.
moods.
Yeah, so the bomb is like the moods.
I love that. I used to love those little magnets back in the day when it's like, today I feel.
Yeah, I like that one. Right. So I thought I'd show some love to
That's
it.
cute.
I also have an LA hat on. I got this when I was working at when I was working at New Era next to or in LA Live. Man, I feel like so long ago.
Damn, what year was that?
I don't know what. Oh wait,
this
doesn't have anything. This doesn't have anything on it, huh?
No.
Oh damn, I thought it did. Wait,
That's an that's an official on the fields one.
I feel like I'm wearing the wrong hat that I thought I meant to grab.
The other one?
Yeah,
It's okay. It's so cute.
it was when they made the playoffs.
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah, because they
I
usually
thought it
like
had
this,
the
like
thing
how it
on
has like the
yeah.
little patch.
And that was like 2017.
Yeah, we got cheated. We got cheated that year.
Yeah.
Is that the Astros here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was that year. That's when I was working there, and I got one of those hats. And I feel like this is a youth like 6 and 7/8, to be honest.
Hey, you got a little ass head.
It is.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, you got a little head too. Good thing.
Yep.
You know, I have like 7. I feel like I have a big head, but then you know when Henny gets here, I don't.
But your hat is the next size up.
Yeah, mine's like one size up. So,
So 6 and 7/8, 7.
but I used to like high school though. I used to wear baggy I used to steal my brother's hats, and he has a big head. So like I was wearing like 7.5 on my head.
Oh
like,
my God.
That was the move, like an 04
Yeah.
to wear a baggy.
I used to always
baggy
like.
hat.
But I wonder what size. I gotta ask Henny what size her hat is.
She said she was like a
Like 5'8". She's in something crazy.
like
Let me
really
tell you,
big,
when
like
I was carving
more
those
than a
pumpkins
hat.
out, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
damn, how big is your head?
If there's any hat stores listening to this right now, we are 6 and 7/8, and we are 7, and we are a 7 and 1/8. So if you feel like
Send us some hats.
sending us
Send
any
us some
Dodger
hats.
hats,
Look, I can also fit
Yeah,
a 7
Dodger hats.
too. You know, might be a little big, but
It'd be cute.
I can do it.
Depending
yeah.
on what you got going on
Well,
with your
that
hair that
playoff
day.
one I have is a 7 because that's they only had it in
there's like little ways you can shrink it a
mini
little bit.
sizes, I guess. I don't know,
this
regular
shrink
sizes. I don't know. But okay, let's do a little catch up.
Weekly catch up, guys. What do we do?
What do we do?
You want to go? Yeah, what'd you do?
I go first.
Yeah.
Went to, what was the last flea market?
Long Beach.
Long Beach?
I met up with you at Long Beach. I remember now.
Long Beach.
I forgot I went there.
Long Beach flea market. Walk around there, shop, buy some stuff.
How was Long Beach? I've never been to.
I
that
like Long
one.
Beach. Long Beach is more like antiques.
Mostly
But-
antiques. There's some good clothing there.
Yeah,
too.
it's like a good variety.
You get a lot of people who like independent people like who start their own.
Oh, on like thrifting
Yeah, like
business.
There was a guy there though. I mean, I forgot his name. The one by the bathroom with all the Playboys.
okay, yeah.
Him though, but like years ago, like I think he's like kind of ran out of a lot of his Disney stuff, but he used to have like a lot of old Disney stuff, like really cool, like Disney dollars, like pins, like that's I didn't get that old Disney map from him, but he had a bunch like old park maps from like the 50s and
my
shit.
God.
So like I found one on eBay from like 60 something. So I have an old park map.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but he used to have like a lot of cool stuff, and there's people like that at Long Beach that have like little like novelty things like
Not
that.
so much clothes, but just little.
Yeah, but there is a lot of
There's a lot
clothes
of
like
clothes.
scattered
Yeah.
throughout, but it's not like how Rose Bowl is like divided, where it's like the clothes side
Yeah,
and then like
yeah,
the
yeah.
other stuff. It's kind of like
Okay.
all mixed in.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy has every single Playboy.
Yeah, he is so like it's like really. My dad's calling. I didn't turn my phone on silent. Yeah, he has a ton of Playboys.
I love when you go and you like always zoom in onto like the
Bunny?
yeah, because now every time I like see any magazine out there, I always like try to find it too.
Yeah, the hidden bunnies are fun because some of them are noticeable, but some of them are like literally hidden,
or like they're flipped upside down,
Yeah.
turned to the side. It's a silhouette, like.
Yeah, some of them have been like in the girls' like hair kind of like placed.
Oh.
Like the placement on some of them is like really.
That's cool.
Really
I love
cool.
that.
They'll do like a birthmark. They'll do like
Yeah,
like a freckle.
yeah, like one. It'll be like a little.
freckle?
Yeah, like it'll be like a mole, but it's like a little bunny. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really cool. Okay, sorry. What else did you do this week? You got a tan. Oh my god.
I'm outside.
Jesus.
I'm outside.
Sun's out, arms out.
What else did I do? What's that cool little that hangar restaurant thing, like with all the
The
food court.
that one is cool.
It's like a
area
big
called like Long Beach.
Oh, like a packing district. Type
Yeah,
of thing?
similar.
It's called the I think it's called the hangar. I think that's what it's called. But it's
In
like
Long Beach.
in Long Beach.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
Crazy amount of foods and stuff.
yeah. I've gotten breakfast there before.
I'm trying to scramble my brain.
we pigged out that day.
Did we?
Yeah.
What did we get?
We had the double Wagyu smash burger.
You got a Wagyu burger. I can't eat Wagyu all the time.
Well, you can't eat 100%. Wagyu.
Yeah.
You have to do like a blended one.
Yeah, because when we went to Trophies yesterday, he had a Wagyu burger and it was Australian, but I was like, I don't want to chance it. I'm like sensitive. I'm not super sensitive stomach girl, but like with meat sometimes, and like especially because like Wagyu is like a really high fat content. Like that's why it's like the marble and everything. It's very good, but for some reason my stomach does not digest. Like
too used to the processed
throw it up.
shit,
Like I
yeah.
throw it up almost every time. Like every time I eat
Wow.
Wagyu, like I end up throwing up. Even like my homegirl I went to the Bahamas with, we went to Nobu and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the Wagyu tacos because it's small and it's not a lot and I can eat that. But she was like, don't do it. And I was like, how do you know? And I forgot we went to Miami last year and I went to Bad Bunny's restaurant, Gecko, had a big ass steak of Wagyu because I don't eat, it's a sushi restaurant. Ended up fucking throwing up all night. And I was like, bro.
Is
like,
it worth it though?
It is.
Okay.
Because it's really good.
Right? Worth throwing up.
But yeah. And then we went to Din Tai.
Oh, I missed Din Tai.
I love Din Tai.
That sounds so good.
Yeah,
I can't wait till the Disney one.
Trying to scramble. I know. They need to hurry the fuck up.
It's almost up. I
Yeah.
was just there the other day, and it
Been
was
over a year.
They announced it at the last D23 event.
yeah.
I remember that. So it's been
Yeah.
almost 2 years because that's a bi-yearly
Yeah,
event.
it's about yearly.
So it's been like almost
this
2 years.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how bad that line is.
Oh, that's something like
This
you
is
need to like
fucking
put into
crazy.
request when you get to the park, and 4 hours later your reservation will be ready.
Yeah. You plan
For
you plan a
sure.
park day, and you're going there after. Yeah.
So
I'll probably let it die down though. Like maybe I'll go in like a month. after
honestly
it's been
though,
there.
I don't
Like,
think it's
I'm
gonna die
not-
down because if you go to Din Tai anywhere else, it's
true.
never
It
died down.
is. It
There's
is
never
always.
reservations. There's always a wait.
Yeah.
Every single Din Tai I've been
You're
to.
right.
It's like very rarely that like you can walk in. Maybe at like an afternoon at 2:00.
On like
Or if
a
you-
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or if you're okay with just sitting at the bar and
Yeah,
and ordering
the
food.
bar's really easy to walk up to. Usually.
You don't even have to
You get
drink.
the same menu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They'll serve you there. It's just like not a table. So
One of these days. It's been a while, but Deshay doesn't like it's not Chinese food.
He doesn't like Chinese.
But he doesn't like a lot of foods actually. I don't know.
Oh, is he like
if
Henny?
Find something.
He's missing.
No.
He's missing out on that
He's a
spicy
little bit-
wonton.
He eats more than Henny.
it's just
But
different.
yeah,
Okay.
like he's just even more picky.
Once he
Yeah.
gets that spare rib too.
Oh,
he doesn't
baby
eat
loves the
ribs.
spare
That's
ribs.
the thing.
My
He
niece,
doesn't eat red meat.
my
Doesn't eat
niece be fucking those
seafood.
ribs up.
Oh my god, I don't think I've had that there.
Yeah, the ribs are really good. The little baby ribs. I'm trying to
try that
think of what I did. Oh, we did that. I thought it was the Sunday, and then I went to the Dodger game this week. It was Mookie hit bobble night.
I saw you got your bobblehead.
Yes, my homegirl. Well, she's your homegirl too. Maria invited me. Well, yeah, because I had
You were talking about it on Sunday, right?
Yeah,
or on.
Yeah,
When
the
did we
day
record?
before because
On
we
Monday?
recorded after Long Beach.
Yeah,
And then I went to like the Dodger game either that day or the next day. I think the next day. So that was really fun. We ended up losing, whatever. Fucking Diamondbacks.
You got your bobblehead though.
But yeah, I got my bobblehead.
Did you see the car that was on fire?
Okay, I didn't see the car, but I seen the
what?
smoke. But I seen Nella was there, and she recorded. There was a car on fire in the parking lot when we got there. I came from the other side.
Wait,
People were trying to say it was a Tesla.
Watch. I'm gonna see. Let me see. I'm gonna ask Nella to send me the video. See if she saved it.
Wow, I wonder what happened. And yeah, what car was it?
If you look under Dodger fan page,
how does the car just?
Is it?
Yeah, if you put Dodger fan 88 or something like that.
I'm dead.
How does the car just?
I don't know, but like
start going up in.
Did you got there pretty early, right?
Yeah, I think I got there around like between 6:30. So there was smoke, but I didn't see the car physically.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
On fire.
But
daylight too. Oh my God.
So the person that plays the organ inside the ballpark started playing. I don't know the song but it was a song that had something about like on fire or burning or something.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What car is that? That's not a Tesla, no.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Some Toxica set her man's car on fire for going without her.
Yeah, the comments are wild.
Oh my God.
That is fun. Oh, wait.
That's
it must be a Tesla. That's
immature car. Do you still go inside for the game? Fuck yeah, dude. Because I'm like, well, nothing I can do about it now.
Yeah, I'm already here.
Might as well.
What? The insurance taker.
That's crazy.
And then I went to Disneyland. Me and Leah popped into Disneyland. It was so fucking busy. It was a grad night. Kids are getting out of school. The wait times were so long. So me and Leah just ended up getting shit-faced drunk at Disneyland and then going home. We accidentally got like a little too drunk, but it was fun.
I went to Disney that week too. You guys went on Thursday. I went on Wednesday, actually.
Yeah, you went the day before us.
And it wasn't that busy. So I wonder, and it was still also a grad night. So I don't know.
I don't know what it was about
I know
that
the
day.
lines have been getting longer because of the new security thing.
the security
but when
thing.
I went through it, like, it doesn't seem like anything's changed.
The only thing is that changed is like they're not checking. Okay, so this is the thing I seen. Do you follow Megan the Millennial, the girl on TikTok? She's like a white girl. She does Disney content. You probably have seen her stuff, but she was talking about it too, and she was saying like the only difference within that security checkpoint is like, instead of them checking your bag here and then you grabbing your bag and walking, they're checking it right there and sliding it through security. So I don't know if people but
I feel like it's
putting, but I don't know if people were getting their bag checked, then putting stuff back in and then going through
from their pockets
from the metal detector.
Oh,
that's the only difference. And I didn't notice it until she said it. And I was like, that kind of makes sense. But then I watched her video. She was like, I'm going to walk across the bridge. Cause if you know, like, you know,
I've done
she walked into downtown Disney. The line was long as fuck.
I've seen that
I was like, the person who put the video to walk across the bridge needs to be punched in the face.
Which is so crazy because I've always just walked anyway. Like it's not like a secret.
It's
that you can just walk through downtown Disney. So I don't know why that's been a big thing. You know?
But she was like, she's seen the downtown Disney one and she's like, I'm gonna try the hotel, and that line was even longer. But she did say it wasn't the same. Like they didn't have the plexiglass for the downtown, so I don't know what the difference was. But yeah, they have new security measures at Disney right now.
I mean, they need to just do it like Walt Disney World and fucking knots. Like you just walk through. You don't even have to like take your bag off. You don't have to unzip it.
Honestly, there's just too many crazies.
There is. I mean,
there was several people. I mean, there was 2 people that jumped off the roof and killed themselves in front of everybody. That
there was almost like 4 of them.
Yeah, now they have to have security on the roof at Disneyland because people are deciding to go kill themselves at Disney. And Dea was there the one last week.
I think you already told me about.
He had him and his like son. I remember that. He's like, we didn't know what was going on. They had to walk across the bridge and they deterred them from that area.
The parking structure.
The guy jumping off the parking lot.
I think the last thing I remember was something like, was this some guy doing something in the Small World area?
Oh, the Small World Streaker. Yeah. Small World Streaker.
Yeah.
I took my homegirl and I was like, this is where the guy got off right here and got naked.
Swimming in the damn
That guy was definitely on PCP, because the only time I've seen people get butt ass naked in public, and when you watch Cops and those people are running around naked, they're on fucking PCP.
Jesus.
I don't know what it does where you're just like, let me rip off my clothes and I'm invincible. But
just like Smokey was in
that's crazy.
Exactly. Smoking angel dust and shit. The fuck? Anyways, this is not a drug podcast.
Right. So I had also went to Disneyland. My friend Francis was back, so me and my homie Vic went to go meet up with him. And I bought some things. I bought a lot of things, actually. I'll tell you about that later, though. I went to shout out to my homegirl Damo. She invited me to a Grownish event with Hulu and Freeform. and it is their last season of it. If you don't know, Grownish is like the extension of or spinoff of Blackish. It's like their older daughter going to that. It's their older daughter going to college, and like we get to see her going to college.
Yara? Is that her name?
Yara
She's so beautiful. Oh my God.
I saw her there at the event too. I was like, oh my God.
She is gorgeous.
She is. Oh my God. We also got the little freebies that they had where we can customize our own like Bricks and Woods hoodie.
I've seen that. That's dope that they were a part of that.
Yeah, no, I me too, because I was telling my homegirl Damo about. I was like, oh, like this is like a black owned like really popular like streetwear brand, like they have their own shoes, yada yada. She was like, this is why I invited you, because you be knowing this shit. And I was like, thank you. I also really watch the show.
Park, right?
Huh?
They're on the Merck Park, right?
I think so, yeah. But they had like really cute hoodies there, and you can only get one. It was either a hoodie or a hat, and and the hat wasn't Brooks and Woods. It was some other brand, but the hats are really cute too. I ended up getting a hat for Deshay though. Nice. But I customized my hat and it said sneaky-ish because you can only put like 6 characters. And my name is 7. And any other iteration I tried to like use like had way over 6 characters. But I was like, sneaky is exactly 6. I was like, okay, this worked out. Very cute. Loved it. We also got a pair of Crocs.
Really?
They had a pair of Crocs.
Like Grownish Crocs? Or it was
no,
just like
just regular Crocs, but they were Grownish like gibbets. I think it was like ish, and then like a red cup. We had some socks too. I think that's it. But like the food was so good. It was at Mother Wolf.
Oh, okay.
It was so fucking good.
Mother Wolf.
It's right. It's right
Mother Wolf.
Mama's Shelter.
Yeah, I haven't been to Mother Wolf yet. I've been to Mother Tongue.
Good.
That's the one on my gym rooftop. I always get them confused.
I didn't know there was another.
It's Mother Tongue, and then there's Mother Wolf. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to go there to like eat now because the food was.
Yeah,
really
I've
good.
heard it's really good.
And they were like making everything like right there and there in front of us too. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna come back for this. So I went to that. We also. I went to the fair. Met up with Drea.
Shout out Drea.
Shout out Drea and Hamp. Hamp left, or they left because Hamp had a game, and. We stayed. And then we stayed and we chilled. We ate. We played like one game, and
what game?
It was like you had like a little round thing like on a string, and you have to like lift it up.
Without touching.
You had to lift up like a beer bottle. Okay. Yeah, so you had to like put the thing in the beer bottle and like lift it up and make sure it like stays up. Oh my God. We spent like maybe like $40, almost $50 on this fucking game. And I was just so fucking over it. Wow. It was fine. Only because the prizes were kind of cool. They had like a Pikachu and like a Charmander and like a Squirtle, like those big ones. So yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I think the OC fair is a little bit better.
I don't know why I just thought about that.
In my
when we went to OC fair and Sobe had that big ass Pikachu.
No, that was my Pikachu.
That was your Pikachu?
You won me that Pikachu.
Why did I see Sobe with the
I don't know. Maybe he was holding it. But you won me that Pikachu. And I took it home to Bacon. And Bacon had that Pikachu for a long time until he left it outside in the yard. I was so mad.
Oh.
I have a picture of Sobe with it.
I have a picture of you with that Pikachu, I want to say. I know exactly what Pikachu you're talking about. I don't know, but I have the video of you like with the basketball like shooting it in.
Okay.
How funny.
Shout out to Sobe though.
Yeah, we went with Sobe to the fair one year. That was funny. That was so random.
That's funny.
And I remember at that time I was getting ready to have LASIK, so I was wearing my glasses everywhere, and I was so annoyed. I was like, and now that I have LASIK, I sometimes miss my glasses.
Oh,
interesting.
Really?
Yeah. And then we went to Bodega.
Yes, we went to the
Friday night.
Bodega, Nike, Utopia, and there was like another brand was there. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember either.
That was that was her first time at Bodega.
Oh yeah, I've never been to
one
Bodega.
At the row.
Oh,
yeah.
She's like, I've never been here,
right?
Yeah. Okay. She's like, she had never been there, so she's inside. She's like, is this it? I was like, no, there's a whole upstairs.
I know. I was like, this is small. I feel like I've seen people take pictures in the place bigger.
It's like, honestly, I really like the Bodega location. I like the brands. I don't go often as I feel like I should, but it's so crazy because like we pulled up like 7:30ish, maybe close to 8. It started at 7. Janelle was like already in line. Bitch, like why don't I ever notice you when I walk up on you?
Oh my god!
Because even the same thing at the Jumpman store. I go to check out and she's standing there and I'm like, can I get a 7?
Like, can I get a 7?
She's like, you're an 8.5. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, you mean an 8.5?
I didn't even notice you at the
she
register.
does this all the fucking time. She gets a 7 in men.
In women's.
It's in a women's shoe.
I'm a 7 men, and then I get the wrong size, and I'm like, fuck. But you know, I did that to him at the flea market at Long Beach. I'm like walking up and I'm looking at stuff, and he's staring at me, and I'm like, why don't I be noticing? Like,
it's your own little world.
Oddly, I was getting ready to buy some olive pants, and and the guy, he was like, he kept pointing at. I'm like, who is he pointing at? And like, oh, you're like, right.
I had sunglasses on, and I was like looking down.
And she's just like, on her
so
phone.
it probably looked like I was avoiding eye contact with him, but I was really like.
I was like, Elaina. She's like.
But I literally did the same thing. She was standing in the back of the line, and me and Leah walked up, and I'm like, oh shit, it's But it ended up being a really like a long line. We got in pretty quick, but like right after we got in, they were like, we're at capacity. We walked in there. It was so freaking hot.
It was hot. It was musty.
Because it was cold outside. And we ran into Anita. Anita was there.
We ran into Anita.
I had a question. The person that did all this, like, is it the same person that made Henny's outfit?
No, I don't think it's part of Frank. That's Frankie Collective. I think the girl who did the Utopia stuff, I forgot what girl it is, but I don't think she's part of like that. But honestly, like this is such like a complex like topic because was it you or Henny that sent it where people were talking about like Carl Yaedo? I think I'm saying his name wrong. And
it was
the hat
because I had no idea what she was talking about.
So first. Like this is like along the same lines. Like Henny sent this thing in a group chat. Carl Yaedo, I hope I'm not butchering his last name, is coming out with like a hat with all these gems. It's retailing at like $1,000, and everyone in the comments was like, blah, 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 blah. Somebody, and then Tremaine popped in and was like, they're basically saying as a Black content creator, you're not worth that price. And I'm like, that's really not. And following back to the Utopia stuff, like, I understand you're reworking this and like the hours and stuff and the product you put into, but like the bags, like one of them was like $350, and I'm like, that is insane. Because like I personally, for me, I wouldn't want to pay that. I respect it, and I've come to terms with. I often say like, I'm not your demographic. Yeah. Somebody else is. Somebody else is willing to pay for that because the bag I did want was gone. So somebody definitely paid that. But going back on the hat thing. And I just want to like say that I don't think people are saying that he's not worth that price, but with the whole hat thing, like the demographic for his stuff is majority Black consumers since he's a Black creator and designer. Thank you. But like, I think when you understand like your demographic majority pays this price point, and then you come out with something that's like super high end, and your normal demographics like we can't afford that. Yeah. They're not saying like you're not worth that price, but like your average people that constantly buy are not buying $1,000 hats. And then comparing it to Louis Vuitton is even more insane because it's like that's a whole other demographic of people who are willing.
It's not the Black people that are buying a $5,000 hat. It's the rich white folks who are trying to be cool.
And there are, and not saying that there aren't rich Black people. There absolutely are, but it's like your majority demographic that is consistently buying your product is not paying that price for hats on the regular.
Especially, I mean, I don't know what else he sells, but I'm sure it seems
like those little knot bags, those little bags that were like.
The bandana bag?
Yes.
Oh.
And like those don't
there
run.
Was a girl that was making those.
Thule is his girl too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a woman because she got an Adidas.
Yes.
She's the one
so
that
this,
got the Adidas.
But
okay.
So, but these are the bags, and like the price point on these are pretty, good, like Telfar status. Like I think like $150 to $200. They're not that much.
Oh, that's not bad.
They're really, and I have a few of these bags. I love it, But and look at this is from 2021.
Oh damn.
So I think it's just kind of was like shocking for people, even though we're not into sneaker news yet. This was just shocking for people that you haven't put something out.
I think they had also mentioned that it costs like $400
to create it and the materials, which is understandable. But like, you can't get mad at your average consumer that's buying stuff from you consistently when like you come out with something like way out of left field and it's like, oh, you guys are just saying I'm not worth this price, when I don't think that's what people were saying. Because even when Telfar did that, like all of their stuff had been a certain price point for their community that they wanted to appeal to purchase something. And then they did like a few higher end things that some people were like, I'm not paying that. But there are people who will pay that.
And I think that's a good thing that Telfar does. That they stay in that price range, and it is very affordable for a lot of us. The only thing that's like really expensive is like the circle bags that are like $500-$600.
Yeah, and
like
I think those are a different leather. I think so too,
because or the hardware or something. Because I'm like, how do you go from?
But is he like? I want to know like, what is he? Are these stones like sorted from somewhere, or like?
I mean,
I don't know, because let me look at the message that Henny. What is that saying?
But like. That are, I mean, how much is Khan's?
I'm sure not $1,000
with the turquoise. Yeah. I am not sure what Khan's price point is on the turquoise, because also
what is
I don't know if Khan is using legit genuine turquoise or just recreate like, and there's nothing against that, because like real turquoise is pricey. Like that's not that shit ain't cheap. That's why when you go, especially from like real indigenous artists who do that shit, like that shit is not cheap. Like
what about Alan that does the
ALA or
I don't know how much his hats are. I've never bought any of them.
Like what's his hat retail price?
Yeah, like what is
I feel like it's over 100.
I feel like it's like 150-ish. It's not crazy, but he don't have like bejewels on these.
Yeah.
But then like to compare it to this like Louis Vuitton bejeweled hat.
But that's a
See, your work is dope, but it's not worth that consensus towards a black creative, which Tremaine posted. And I don't think that is often the point. I think that for a black creative, a lot of them are appealing to a black demographic. And for the majority of that, and I'm trying not to say this in like a wrong way and people don't come for me, but like and for myself, like that's not a price point a lot of people are willing to pay for. I had a homie who came out with a hat line and they're dope. He's the one that gave us hats. They have like the writing all over them, the Moore cap, and nothing against him, but like when he dropped his like one of his hats and was like asking me to purchase it and stuff, I'm like, this is like a real, like this is expensive for a regular hat. And I understand like the embroidery and the time that you put in, but I was like, I'm not your demographic. Oh my God. I think at the time it was like 120 or something. And I was like, that's a lot for someone who I'm not a hat person. I know like maybe for you, like you have a ton of hats. I'm not saying that you would pay that, but I know
well, how much have you paid for a hat?
I mean,
or the most you've paid for a hat?
I love how this took like a
I know.
It's okay, but yeah.
The most I paid for a fitted was probably like, I mean, usually retail was like $80.
You never paid any more than that for any of your hats?
Not like a fitted like this, no.
Okay, so
I have bought a Louis Vuitton hat, so I have paid a lot for like a Louis Vuitton hat.
Like, that's also a high. That's a high brand.
Yeah.
So
when like the whole hat thing, the fitted, like the new wave took off like in 2020, 2021, like it was like a whole resale value to like to certain hats, because like when Mag Park would drop the hat like a certain color, like people bought that hat resale for like $700, and it's just that's a hat that New Era can go back and make again. So
because it's in their archive now.
Yeah, so it was just like it was a time where hats were reselling at a certain, but I wouldn't do that because I'm like, somebody else is gonna another company can go back and make this same hat. So I was like, I'm paying retail. I barely want to pay the retail for the hat, but $80.
I mean, like I get it, and I think at the end of this, like Carl had posted, so I asked this question: if we pay upwards of $400 in materials to create each hat before any time goes into producing, what is the appropriate price point after construction, labor, and packaging? I can understand the price point, but you also can't get mad when people are like, this is out of my goddamn budget.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like when you make something, it's also a choice. Like you're choosing to make something. You can't really get mad at the people for not wanting to pay a certain price. Like, and if you just want to put something out just because you just feel that like that creative spirit that you need to just put something out, then
agreed.
You can't really say anything about people who choose not to purchase it.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyways,
that was not on the agenda.
Let's get to everything else.
Wait,
what else did we talk about?
What happened?
Pickups?
Oh, we didn't do pickups.
Okay. Whoa, goddamn.
Well, it's been a busy week. Shout out Jordan Brand for sending me the 17s with a fucking briefcase. Hell yeah. That's in sneaker news coming up, and we will dive deeper into that in a few minutes.
Yes. What did I pick up?
We picked up.
I feel like I went to Syndicate. What did I pick up? Oh wait, no, I said that last week.
Did you get the Vapor Max or you already said that?
Yeah, I said that last week actually.
Well, we picked up
we did get Travis's though.
Elkins.
Elkins. Yeah. I always feel like it's Eakins.
I know, literally. The first time I read it, I thought it was Eakin, and then I was like, oh, it's Elkin.
There's an L in there.
But it's funny too
because
it's
also
like
Canary.
Yeah.
It's also
on his website, one of the shirts or merch it said Elkin and it was reverse, and that's when Nike did that. Eakin thing. That was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, the Travis's.
Who's going? Are you guys all both going?
Going for what? Where are we going?
Whose turn is it?
For what?
We both just said the shoes. You can say if you want to say your shoes. Go for it.
What did you get? What did you pick up?
I'll start 2 weeks ago.
Jesus. How long is this list?
I got the brown Travis High.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that.
First one? Oh shit!
Shout out to Syndicate.
Shout out to Cindy as always.
I got the Chicago SB that re-released in Europe and Asia. I bought one and then the price was just too good, so I went back. I bought another one.
He was too quiet, so
I know he really was.
I was like, "Where is it?" Sorry, it scared me. I was like,
so I got two of those. I have two Chicago SBs.
Were they below retail? You said? Or close to retail?
Right around it. It's like like 145 right now.
Ooh,
like 150.
Nice. Currently?
My size currently, which is great.
That's not bad.
I'll go look later.
Honestly, I love that shoe. That Chicago SB, so good.
Shout out to the homie for the Futura SBs.
Ooh, you did get a pair.
Shout out to Elaina for picking that up.
I picked them up.
Oh, and you picked them up.
Okay, but the thing was, I didn't know what I was picking up when I got there.
How did you not?
I didn't know. I didn't put two and two together. Okay, I genuinely didn't. So when I seen him and I walked in and I said something. He's like, "You don't know what you're getting?" I was like, "No, I don't." And I got home and I pulled him out of the box and I was just
you didn't pull out the box till you got home.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I didn't want to in the store because there was like a few people, so I was just trying to like lay low. I was like, "I got you."
Give me the stuff.
Shout out the homie.
That's funny.
And probably by the time this comes out, I should have the that Vomero 5, the made in Japan.
Oh, you're getting that one. I like that one.
Vomero 5 made in Japan.
Design. I think it's called Designed by Japan.
Oh,
and it's like mostly white, powder blue.
Yes, I
have. It has like that black check on it.
I like that. I wanted to get them when they were. Did they drop like on sneakers or something? They dropped it.
Yeah, it was only on.
Yeah, and I remember them sitting on there for like not sitting, but I remember seeing it while it was still available, and I didn't get it. And now that I keep seeing them, I'm like, fuck, that's a good shit.
I don't have one Vomero.
Wait, what about the? I know it's like a Vomero, the one we got from Jay. Wait, you didn't get that one. You didn't get that one. I've been wearing that shit all
Got the Birkenstocks.
That's right.
Got the Birkenstocks.
The Birks.
That's gonna be my Japan shoe.
I picked up some Doc Martens.
Really?
Yeah, some sandals.
Oh.
I feel like I'm trying to get some more sandals now.
I know. Every time I go on vacation, I'm like, I don't have any good vacation sandals.
You know?
Like I was in my like Suikos the whole time in the Bahamas, and I'm like, I need cute vacation sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got some sandals. I'm trying to figure out what else I got. Oh, Puma ended up sending me some creepers.
Oh, cute.
The fat ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know what color it is. I didn't open up the box. But I know they're in there.
Awesome. What else? I think that's kind of it. Was it what else came out this week? I don't really remember.
Me neither. Anyways,
let's get into sneaker news because we're having a barbecue today at Mikasa, so we're trying to wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't get into this last week. We skipped over it accidentally, but we just wanted to say we were really excited that Aria Hughes was named chief of is it editor or just chief of Complex?
Oh, now I can't remember the article.
I know. I looked at it and I forgot to. I don't want to
something that complex.
Yeah, so which is really exciting. You know, we love to see women in higher positions, especially like Black women, women of color, and all that. Yeah. So excited for that. I mean, excited to see what she's gonna do for the company.
Same,
especially because Network just bought out Complex, correct?
Yes, okay. Yes. From BuzzFeed. Yeah. So that should be exciting.
Oh yeah, BuzzFeed. I forgot.
Yeah,
that's so weird. Like how it's
so many. Yeah, and they bought it for like half the price that BuzzFeed had bought it for too.
That's crazy. The like complex like timeline is nuts because it literally was like it was Mark Echoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it was the magazine. Okay, interesting. And then in
you
other
sent
news,
us this article, right?
Wait,
Which one? The
About
farmer?
I think so. He sent it in the group chat.
Yeah, probably did. Yeah.
I was mad.
Former diversity manager at Nike and Meta, Facebook, Barbara Furlow Smiles, has been sentenced to 5 years in prison, obviously, for stealing more than around $5 million in like fraudulent stuff. She actually, it's funny because I know it like it hit the sneaker blogs because she is affiliated with Nike and she was like a diversity manager, but she actually ended up stealing like upwards of $4.9 million at Facebook, left there, and then moved to Nike and stole over $100K at Nike, which is absolutely insane that like you could do like went from this place to that place. How?
Where does it go? Where did it go?
I don't know.
Where did she?
How did you get
honestly,
it?
where did she take it from?
Yeah.
Like,
let me.
That should be so crazy to
And
me.
was it the 100,000 that got her the 5 years? Because
from Nike.
it was the Nike not playing games. Like, oh, you gonna take 100,000 from us?
Right, I'm taking 100,000.
Yeah, she was the former diversity program manager. There we go. Okay, but this is the thing. Look at this, because she was recently sentenced to 5 years. No, so this has been going on because like your sentencing comes after everything. So this has been going on for I don't know how long, but
it says to fund her luxury lifestyle. Oh my god.
Yeah, 5 years and 3 months in
invoices
prison.
and cash.
That's crazy.
Cash kickbacks.
What's a cash kickback?
Oh my god. To fund her luxury lifestyle in California, Georgia, and Oregon.
Okay, go off, sis.
Damn. Okay, girl. Damn.
Dang.
Didn't think she'd get caught. I wonder how long ago.
5 million though is nuts. Like
Wire frauds.
that's all it said. That's crazy.
Ooh, Nike's really cracking down on like
Nike is really cracking down
shit right now. On
They
top
are coming
of like
for
their layoffs
everybody.
too. It's actually kind of crazy.
They coming for all they money.
Oh yeah, so this was from December to 2023, and she pled guilty to defrauding the company out of more than $4 million. So yeah, she had pled guilty in December, and then the sentencing and everything must have taken place within the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Wow. Motivated by greed, she used her time to orchestrate and elaborate criminal schemes, which fraudulent vendors paid her kickbacks in cash. Interesting. This involved relatives, friends, and other associates in her crime, all to fund a lavish lifestyle. Through fraud rather than hard and honest work.
Oh my god!
Damn! They didn't have, honestly, you know what? Fraud may not be honest, but sometimes it's hard work. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
In other news, what else is going on? Sporty and Rich had is it the
Adidas
Spezial?
collab.
How do you say this?
Spezial.
Spezial.
Nice little
Handball
Adidas
Spezial.
collab.
Yeah.
3 colorways
The
coming
colors
out.
are honestly
Kinda
kind of cute.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at them. Where were they at?
Something in my soul won't let me purchase or ever buy them though.
The Sporty and Rich. I
or
just
anywhere-
remember.
anything from that company.
Yeah, I remember stuff about that brand and that girl. I can't find the fucking thing, but the colors were actually kind of cute. So I don't know if it was on Nice Kicks or Sneaker News, but right here. I like this blue color. I've seen a few people in the brown.
Not bad. I just like a gum sole.
Yeah, I think that it gives like really good summer vibes. So I could see like this is perfect for summer. But yeah, the Sporty and Rich brand is a little
It gives me the same thing I feel about anything the Kardashians do. To be honest.
Oh my god, side note, did you guys see Northwest perform?
Oh my god, yes, I did.
No, the Lion King. Yeah, you said Lion King.
So we sent it in our like little Disney group chat that we have, and we were all like, we don't like to say anything bad about
I'm gonna
kids.
say something bad, and I'm not saying anything bad about her personally. She's a fucking kid, and I understand that. But like, be fucking for real right now. This is like a production at the Hollywood Bowl, and these people paid for that. And I get it. Like, you got all the money in the world, but if I bought a ticket to that shit, I would request my money back because I came to see a fucking professional artist perform.
And I saw one of my friends like post other clips of everyone else's like performances, like
the like
actual
other kids,
like the actual guy who sang and who voiced young Simba.
Yeah, he was younger at the time, like a kid. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the actual kids who performed.
Yeah. So
who have worked hard, who have spent their lives doing that, and like you know, it's a slap in the face.
And Jennifer Hudson was there singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" I was like, holy shit! Like I now I feel like I wish I went just to like see the other things, you know, but I'm glad I didn't so that I didn't have to watch.
Because it's like, I get it. She's a kid. She's 10 years old. For a kid, she did a great job. But I seen like some of the comments on TikTok and they were like, they could have did this at Kris Jenner's house. Absolutely. Like y'all should have just paid the cast to pull up to Kris Jenner's for North to perform. Because it's just like, it's obviously the nepotism, and it's just the fact that you could just pay for your kid, and we know Hollywood is like that, but
and I feel like it takes away from the essence of what the show was supposed to be. It was about celebrating 30 years of Lion King. You know, baby wasn't even born at all. A thought. Back then, I barely was born that same year. Me and Lion King are turning 30 this year.
Me and Simba.
Right, shit, you know? I mean, so, look.
No, I feel like that's very controversial, and it's like, it's great, and I have nothing bad to say about Northwest. It's just the circumstances and the situation that's messed up.
I was laughing at the picture of Kanye, like him standing up with the.
Was he? I didn't see that.
It's a picture of him, like the proud dad, like standing up, like taking a picture.
And I bet for them, like I would love to see Coco do something like that. But as a realist,
I mean, I can see Coco as a little. What's the little edged and stone part of like the little line?
Fuck.
Was like on the wall, wasn't it? Like
the little painting.
Oh, the painting of Simba.
Yeah, the little bit.
Like the silhouette of Simba.
Baby, I want to hold him up.
That's so funny.
But
okay. Anyways, I want to get into the 17s last.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's talk about it. The 17s. You want to do it last?
Yeah,
I thought you want to do it now. Okay. So we'll do it last. Well, I think this is really freaking funny. J Balvin's The Rios came out. Is that what those are all?
The Sunset.
The Sunset?
Sunset.
Yeah. The black pair came out with the. I didn't go for the black pair. I'm surprised too, but I just was like,
You don't feel.
I like them, but I was like, I just didn't feel like I needed them. I don't know what it was. Because I really, really like the way the white sits. But I love the way the black looks, but I just don't want to wear it. I don't know what. I don't know. But the funny thing is that these dropped online and they came with a code, like I think for certain fan pages or whatever. So when you checked out, the price of the shoes was like $25,000, but with the code it took off like 24,700 something, where the price came out to like just over 200. But the people who had bought unfortunately didn't have a code and were charged upwards of $25,000
or more, depending on how many pairs that they bought. Yeah,
that's the crazy part. Like
that's funny.
Imagine calling your bank the next day, like, listen.
I mean,
I did not approve.
It doesn't.
But also, I mean, honestly. In this like economy, you know, like just having $25,000 like sitting in your bank account too, like,
or having one of those high limit credit cards.
I was gonna say the high limit, because like even like my Bank of America, I think the daily limit is like $5,000. I'd have to call to like purchase anything.
Like some of them didn't even go through because of that. You know,
so anybody, those botters or whatever, they probably have
the higher limit to get multiple orders. I think it's really funny though. I kind of like the idea.
I do too.
I think people were probably pissed about it, but it's really funny that happened. I would like to see more brands do stuff like this to defer like
the
resellers, botters, and all that. So I don't know. I love J Balvin though. I think it was a funny idea. I wonder, is this the last? Did they say this is the last of his Jordans, or
I don't know.
I think this was the last one Frank worked on, and I think this was the end of his with
J Balvin.
Yeah, with Jordan and them, but I don't know.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
I mean, I hope he does more. I would like to see him do a 4. Because I mean, he has a 1, 2, and a 3.
Oh, is he going in order?
I'm like, I would not be mad at it. Cool. The 1, I still want the 1. I only have the 3.
The Jordan, is this Jordan 3? I know it's based off the sunsets or sunrises or whatever. But does that have anything to do with his last album too?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think because like I know he has like a newer one, but I'm trying to think of like Colores was like a bunch of colors, but I know it was kind of based off because he's from Colombia, like Medellin and stuff. So when you look at the box, it has like the sunset from there and everything. So I am not 100% sure. You know, I'm more of a Benito girl. But I love me some J Balvin.
I don't pay attention to any of them, so.
Honestly, his set at Coachella was so good.
Was it?
Yeah. And then it was confusing, though, because when I went and looked at the merch, I was like, who the fuck has alien stuff everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
And then they were like, it's J Balvin. I'm like, that's really weird because for a long time with like a lot of his stuff in Colores and everything, he did a lot of stuff with Murakami. So a lot of his merch was like Murakami stuff. So I was expecting that and hoping for it, but it was like all alien. And then when the show went off at Coachella, I was like, no wonder it makes sense. And then he brought out Will Smith and did the whole Men in Black thing. So I was like, okay, this makes sense with the alien stuff. So it didn't go with this current album clearly, but I don't know. I liked it.
Well, we also got new some more Adidas Wales bombers.
Yes.
Coming out. Sambas. I don't remember seeing this in the group chat actually.
Henny sent these and I was indifferent about them, but she liked them. Yes, these ones look weird. They look a little. The
ones that she's always been doing has the flip tongue, right?
Yeah, the flip tongue. And like honestly, my initial reaction on the other ones too was like these are odd, and I regret it so much because I want those leopard ones so bad.
Yeah,
now.
those ones are hitting.
Those are like $2,000 in my size. That's freaking insane. And my homegirl, Melissa, messaged me and she was like, hey, do you know where I can get these? And I laughed so hard. I was like, girl, shit, if you find them, let me know. Because fucking same. Yeah, this is not my personal preference. Is this like a hair in the back?
Yeah.
Ooh, like a pony hair.
But I do love that satin lining.
Oh, yeah.
I love me a satin lining.
Me too.
I think this white with the brown is more up my alley, but
yeah, same.
Not my preference. Curious to see what the price point on these are going to be.
Yeah.
English fashion label brings quality. Okay, this was the thing. It was quality animal leathers and textures.
Okay.
So I'm curious yeah, like what are the other animal leathers that they used? Interesting.
Probably kangaroo leather.
Kangaroo leather.
We also have these oh wait, the Brooklyns. Why don't I remember seeing these?
Oh yeah, these are right here. These are the Air Jordan 1 Brooklyn, and it goes goth. Honestly, if I was still in the rave scene, I would wear these to
Not
a rave.
even that. I feel like these like platform boots.
I'm not mad at them. And they said there's two different sizes. So I think this is the higher one. And then I don't know if there's a, like this size, like a mid. Yeah. Like see how this only goes up like above the ankle and this one goes like calf.
It's kind of like calf. There you go.
It's like high and super high.
The one lady that's like higher up for Jordan brand.
Samantha?
Yeah, she wears like not specific one, but like the model just the regular ones.
Yeah. Because Monica had them on when I saw her at the Snap School.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think this is just what they were going with. Honestly,
I'm not mad at these.
I would not mind a pair. I feel like they'd be really cute, like when I do like outfits.
Yeah, the piercings are like I'm cracking up. What does it say on the?
No gravity.
No gravity.
No gravity.
Okay.
Honestly,
I really like these. I like the piercing
too mad
things.
at it.
I like the.
I'm not a goth girl, but
all right. So if you don't, how do you feel about when? Sorry.
I was about to say.
He's like, just grab the mic.
Yeah, I was gonna like go like this, but like you remember when like Jordan, they had like all those crazy Jordan ones for women, like the wedge ones, or like
the meal delivery.
Were they wedge Jordan ones, or like they had the?
There was wedge dunks.
There were wedge dunks. The sky high.
I remember those, but Jordan 1 had like some wedge type ones too.
Oh, I feel like it's right here. It's right.
Just type in Jordan 1 wedges. Or something.
It's right here. I really feel like I know what you're talking about. Fuck. Now I gotta see it. Not these platforms.
Yeah, because I remember these.
No, those are the dunks. Those are the skies.
Go back towards the front.
Oh.
What's that?
This
The first one,
the
the
elevator
Elevate,
high?
the one.
These?
Wait, not the
Nah,
ones
it's
that not the Unions, the Beffies,
Is that what that one is?
No.
but the platform is.
Oh, like this?
Ah,
Is
those
that-
aren't real.
I don't think that's real.
No, I think
I
these
feel like
are
you're talking
real.
about
It said unreleased.
Oh.
The black one says unreleased.
That's
I don't
I think it
know.
was those like that.
Oh,
This,
that
like
with that
platform
creeper.
looking one.
The Elevate, yeah, those are the ones at the
Yeah,
the
those are
Beffies,
still
the
like
Union
out
and
right
Beffies
now.
are.
Yeah.
Those I do
I
like.
thought I saw some other ones too, but
No.
Are those Air Force ones with the platform? Because I have a pair of those.
no, it was a Jordan one because I remember
Okay.
they were at outlets too, but it was like this almost looked like a croc material almost. It was kind of like, and it had like a turquoise teal to it.
I like the insoles.
We also have the latte ones coming out, and I'm excited for those.
Yes.
They're so
Honestly, I was like, not that I was indifferent about them, but I was like, I don't necessarily need them. But once I had seen that they come with an actual coffee coaster that
Yeah.
see you latte,
See latte.
I
And
really
the
like
box.
that.
The box is so fucking cute. The
box is
like
really
the
cute.
top of coffee.
Like, yeah, you know I
The
love me some fucking
foam.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
I mean, I don't drink coffee anymore, but they're so
I want the
cute.
coaster.
I could see like if Jordan brand was like pre-pandemic, like Jordan downtown would be popping. Like, 'cause it's
Oh
like,
yeah, with like a coffee brand. With like
that whole it would be the upstairs be a coffee bar. It'd be like
I
all
can
Fire.
see it right now.
espresso martinis.
There you go.
Yeah, catechinos.
Whole little cafe
thing.
vibe.
The whole thing.
With some.
I think honestly, what is the material on the back?
It's leather.
I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
suede. Oh.
I
It
think.
looks like
Or
not like a
nubuck.
suede, but like a
It's like
soft.
nubucky.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
the bug,
yeah.
I like them.
I like them a lot.
I just
Already phoned in my
did you?
my order.
I think
I'm
that the
dead.
insole has the same thing as a box too, right?
Please.
Oh, I hope so. They should. I feel like
I think
it's not shown here, but I think it is.
think
May
that-
29th. Okay, so they come out this week coming up.
You know what I hate? I feel like I've mentioned this before.
it might be on the sneakers app.
I think no, they are on the sneakers app already. I hate when women's shoes come out and brands or stores, whatever, use a guy as their model to
To model this shoe.
model the shoes, to model the shoes, to unbox the shoes. Like something about that grinds my fucking gears so much.
I'm dead.
Well, I don't know if it was you guys who talked about it before or maybe somebody else, but I know like that one dude in New York who always gets like the shoes like super early, or in Florida, wherever he was, Yankee Kicks or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, he had got all. I remember he was like the first one to get like that around the way Jordan 1. That
Oh,
had-
the denims.
Yeah, and it was a guy wearing that.
Yeah, see, that should be grinding my gears all the fucking time. Like, it's a woman's shoe. I should have ranted about this the other day because I screenshotted it too. And someone had said that these didn't come in bigger men's size. They stop at a men's 10.5, and they were like, oh, like the sorry guys, or you can't have like something like you like the men couldn't really have these or whatever. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, it's not about them. It's a woman's fucking shoe. Are you stupid? Like, what?
Yeah.
I'll rant about it
Yes.
later on because
They felt that way about that other. What was that one that came out like about a month or two ago? Like the all.
I
it was
feel
like
about
a
it
all,
all the time.
all suede. It was like an all suede and like it was like a.
Is it a woman's shoe?
Was it like a dusty peach? What's it called? Dusty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
the Dusty Clays.
yes.
The clay thingies.
But like kind of going off of that, because we'll just get into the 17s, because I know you feel like that, and it's like, this is a women's release, this is a women's shoe, it shouldn't come in bigger sizes. But in retrospect, men can say the same thing about the 17s. This is a men release, that's why it's not coming in smaller sizes. And I'm not defending the men, but with that logic,
But I also feel.
go for it.
The OG 17s came in like GS sizes and everything too.
But did they come with a briefcase? The GS sizing.
No.
Okay then.
But the 17 low never came with the suitcase either. So I don't know.
I do remember you
I don't
saying
know
that.
why
Okay.
it shouldn't have came with that. It should have kept it with the box and with the dust bags like they did, and the copper 17s. Those
Okay.
came
So
in.
yeah, 17s did come in grade school sizes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And these 17s came in grade school sizes.
Yes, I
I
believe so.
am surprised
Because
that
I have baby ones at home of the white and Carolina blue 17s.
and those are supposed to be the next pair coming out, and those are also not coming out in small sizes that I heard. Yeah, I know. So
they don't want to.
Because I'm not agreeing with that logic, but
they don't want to. But see
the thing,
but this is what was said when I received the 17s for me, and just the feedback was that consumers wanted smaller, but they were worried about the price point because of the briefcase.
So I ranted about this yesterday. Okay, and I heard some things from the homies that work at the brand as well, and that was also the consensus. Like so one, they didn't make smaller sizes because it costs a lot to make a smaller mold in these shoes. And honestly, I didn't actually hear much about the briefcase being the big issue. It was the molds being made because they're expensive. Okay. And to my rebuttal, I was like, that's no fucking excuse, because there's like so much.
Oh, Bubba, it scared him.
You're okay. Oh. You're fine. No worries. It's just shoes. But so I said that, like, that's no excuse. We get so much shit that nobody fucking cares about. Okay.
True.
They could have easily cut a release of whatever shoe and use that money towards making smaller molds, because when the hell ever. Okay. And I'll also say we have been getting a lot of small sizes and things lately in the past few years.
Oh yeah, they've been doing really good with
they've been doing really good with that. But I feel like for some stuff that is like classic and indifferent, it's not a 1, it's not a 3, it's like something like out of the box that's not the norm. We're not getting that in smaller sizes. The Mocha 3s didn't come in small sizes. The Elaina 15s didn't come in small sizes. That's a 14 actually. Yeah. Wait, yes.
The 14. Yeah. Is that the one?
It's the blue.
One that,
San Diego,
Terry got
yeah. So I said that's no fucking excuse. Like, you guys can cut a lot of shit for us to get smaller sizes. You know, they also said that one of the homies had said, he was like, don't fight me about this, but you guys did just get Travis's. And I was like,
after how many men's pairs of Travis's?
I was like, wait, I know you're not fucking saying, like, the brand was kind of like, shut up, here's a Travis instead, because no, there's so many Travises coming out that we've already been seeing rumors for next year. So, like, I don't care about that shit. You can cut Travis shoes off right now and I can give a damn. But like, yes, because you know how
do something else.
You know how saturated they are right now? Like, it's not the same. Yeah, it's not the same. You know?
I think the canary was a breath of fresh air within the Travises
because of the colorway, though.
And I love me a neutral colorway, but do something else.
Exactly. And and I will say I am grateful that we get smaller sizes in those, you know, but don't give us a collab just because of that. You know, I want older things that I couldn't get then, you know, now in small sizes.
Yeah.
And the homegirl Key had also posted saying the same about men can't say shit about women getting all these great shoes and releases and whatever, because then again, this is another example of why we fight back when they say that shit, because this shoe was catered to men and not smaller sizes at all, you know? So, and I will say the homies did also tell me that they went to bat for us and tried to get small sizes, but I think that was an issue. And also this shoe was just to also show the higher ups that people want this shit too. Yeah. So they had to like cut it off.
I mean, yeah, look at the...
So just to show them
like
that,
Union did that pre-release yesterday.
Yeah, and they only got like a certain amount of pairs to like even pre-release. Like 100 or something?
Okay, yeah. 100. And
that's
like people camped out and that shit was cooked by like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, like what? Because we're getting all these saturated ass ones. Nobody fucking cares about it. A lot of things are sitting right now. Like these 17s sold the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they sold out everywhere.
I am beyond grateful that they actually sent me a pair because that price point is high and it's a really, and I'm, for once, like my semi Bigfoot paid off. Because I don't think I have big feet, but I don't have like little tiny women feet. Like I have like.
But it's good for you because you're literally the border.
I'm the border.
You are literally, and I used to feel like I got the border sometimes, but like, no. You are literally that border.
The 7 is literally like right there. But there have been like certain things that I know, like in the past when we've talked about Supreme releases that would never come under an 8 and like stuff like that. So it's really, like you said, it's great that we've had the extended sizing recently, but it really does suck because there is a big group of, and not just women. Yeah. There are a lot of younger men who probably wanted these, who aren't fully grown into their feet yet. Like whether they're in junior high or high school. And
I also
they could be grown too.
They could be grown. They could be grown.
Look, the homie Steven is a 7.5 in men, so rare size boy.
Yeah, and that 7.5 is harder than
that's
a 7.
Even, yeah, exactly. And I get that we're not going to be happy every single release.
Yeah.
Like I totally get that. But I also feel like because sneakers is way bigger than what it was 20 years ago when this shoe came out, like there's a bigger majority of us women in smaller sizes that are saying the exact same things too. So I feel like they should hear us and cater to that as well, you know? So
what do you think, Skate? You're really quiet.
I mean, I'm happy to see the 17 lows back. I mean, if you get the chance to scroll all the way down to my Instagram to a year, you would see me still wearing my 17s from early Instagram days.
I have a picture. I don't know what shoe you're wearing, and am I wearing?
You're wearing 14.
Yeah,
you're wearing 14 lows. I'm wearing 17 lows.
Okay, that was like I have that picture, and I remember that.
We wore that to Sons and Franks?
Yeah, Frankenson.
Frankenson.
Yeah, Sons and Franks.
But I think it was a sneaker event there or something?
It was. They were doing like a sneaker event, and like cool. I remember that. I have that because I actually, when I got in like my iPad and I was like trying to get into like drawing certain things, I think I drew over that and like kind of like redrew like those shoes. So I have that like his 17, like I kind of like drew it out.
Oh, cool. That's cute.
But yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see it back. I don't want to pay the $300 for that shoe. I want it, but and now I'm even seeing the shoes being resold for over $500. So
you're the minority that doesn't want to pay this price.
I don't want to pay the price, and I don't care about the briefcase either. Like I'll take a pair without the briefcase.
Yeah, because how many briefcases do you have?
I have 9.
Exactly. That's why he don't give a fuck about a briefcase. This is the first briefcase I've got.
You have any? You just have a
briefcase? He did actually. What was the shoe?
I have every time I at a flea market or something, there's just happened to be a random.
Are you fucking serious?
Random he's come up on so many.
I gotta fucking go with you.
But it's always the same color. It's always a red one. It's never.
Oh really?
It's always a red. Briefcase.
Oh, you know, I'll fucking take it. Like so before my first pair of roller skates got taken, they were in a 17s briefcase. You know, so and now I have a new pair, but they don't have, like, they're just there. I need a new briefcase.
Yeah.
the briefcases are gonna start popping up. They just did. I'm sorry. Did you see the Jordan 1 low that only released in Japan? There was like a low top version of the Code JP Jordan 1, the all silver one.
Yeah.
So some of those
aren't they on sneakers?
They're on sneakers, but it had only released
in Japan.
Wait,
no,
is it on sneakers?
There's a sneakers
the
like a metallic.
Silver? No, that's not the same one. That's not the same one. That's a different one. That's
okay. Because I just saw on sneakers that there's like a metallic silver low coming out.
Same silver, but it looks.
There, I see those.
That one.
Is it this one?
It's that one.
Oh,
they also came in a briefcase.
That's what I was gonna say. What was the one we seen at Skit that I didn't get because the air unit was not the thing on the side was cracked and I didn't want it.
Oh, the wing?
Yeah.
Is it a wing?
Yeah.
He was like, it has the briefcase. Get it?
Dang, I totally forgot about that.
So I heard at the time we were in Japan, one of those years, it was super cheap, and it was the briefcase one of the Coach AP, the original one from 2001.
But it wasn't a low. It was
it's not.
At that time.
No, they never made a low. This is the first time they're making a low.
Okay.
But the low had already released in Japan already. But there's some in Japan right now of the low that comes with a briefcase as well.
Holy shit.
But even with the last retro that they did of the high top, They did release some with the briefcase.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's crazy. And see, like, having a briefcase is just so cool. We get all these rinky-dink paper boxes, like,
even like all the 11s one.
What was
with the
case.
sleeves?
Yeah. What was the reason for them originally doing the briefcase? Like, do you know? Like, what was the inspo or why? Like, why?
I'm not sure,
Okay.
but it was very. I mean, I know the 16 was more like you can kind of wear a suit with the 16 a little bit because they had the patent leather on the toe box.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure why they did the 17 with the briefcase, but it did come with a CD-ROM or like a CD or something in the OG one.
Really?
Yeah, and in the top of the foam there was like a CD-ROM or CD that was in that box.
What was on the CD?
I never opened all mine. It's still
Is
in
the
the
CD
plastic.
in there?
Yeah.
Dang, never played.
Never. I don't know if it's a CD or if it's a CD-ROM.
What's the difference?
The CD-ROM is like
For computer.
For computer.
Yeah.
But it probably could have been like some
To listen to.
something. I don't know.
I wonder if it would even still play.
Oh, it absolutely should. I mean, if it don't have no scratches.
We just gotta find.
Oh, it's brand new. It's
Yeah,
still
that's
in
what
the-
I'm saying. Like, it should work.
Okay, well,
Let's
end
get
of
into
my rant. Yeah, let's get into Mr. Skate. If you guys have been watching and listening to us, he was actually on another episode that we had towards the end of the year with Barlow's. He just kind of popped
So
in
Barlow's.
to that episode. So now he finally has his own, and we get to
His
talk
own
about
sneaky leak
him.
episode.
So let's get into it. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, who are you? Let them know who you are. What do you do?
I'm just a collector. I'm a collector who's been collecting for over 25 years.
He's my ex-boyfriend.
I am that too. I am Fritzy's dad.
If you guys didn't know, that's Fritzy's dad.
Fritzy's dad.
That'll always be Fritzy's dad.
Coco,
Not
right?
Coco,
Menace,
though.
that
Yeah.
dog
Coco
sometimes.
Coco don't fuck with me. Like
Are you my father?
Yeah, poor Coco.
Coco runs.
He likes sometimes. It depends.
Okay, so where did it start for you?
I mean, elementary school. Still seeing Jordan play basketball, and like that would be the only time you see this. Like, oh, what is he wearing? Like, what shoe is that? Because there was no, it was really the magazines, all that news. You would only know what he was wearing until you saw the game that day.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
Like, oh shit, like that color is
You
not
had to
out yet.
tune in.
Yeah, that color is not out. That shoe is not out. So, I mean, just elementary, just wanted to be like Mike. I mean, I played basketball, I played baseball, and you thought you needed the Jordans
Yeah.
to play better. But that's kind of like where it started.
Was there like a specific shoe that he wore that it was just like that's like that originally stood out? Because I can't remember shit like that. But
So
like,
my mom is a big Lakers fan.
yeah.
Big Lakers fan. So we're talking like
Hey, Mom.
We're talking from the 80s, like Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Michael Cooper, like Kurt Rambis, all like the 80s Lakers was like the shit. And growing up in LA, that's what they went for. But when the Lakers finally played Chicago in 91 in the NBA Finals, and then you just got Jordan just all over the Lakers. My mom, and you just hear my mom like, fucking block a shot. Don't let him do that. Why is he switching in
I
there?
can hear her voice too.
And my mom just she'll yell at the
Yeah.
TV.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? I can hear her voice. What the fuck are you doing?
And I'm like, I'm probably like 8 or 9. I'm just like, why is she always like, who is
she yelling at?
Who is it today? And then it's like, you just see Jordan just like, like doing a layup, like switch hands in the middle. And I'm like, damn, like that's the guy right there. And my mom's just like, he sucks. He's sorry.
I'm dead.
My mom was a hater. She didn't. didn't care nothing about. She hated Jordan. Like,
it's funny though, because I seen people recently with Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, not comparing her to Jordan necessarily, but comparing like the hate that she's receiving in comparison to like when he joined the league and he was like a rookie and like, oh, he's not that great. Yeah. And like I recently seen people saying that.
Okay.
Oh, but continue.
So that just kind of like where it started. So, you finally get like the Jordan that came out. You go to school, you got all the kids like, he's got the shoes that were on TV, and like the crowd gathers around you because you're the one who's got the shoes on. Like my mom only bought me like one pair, but my grandmother was on that spoiled me. So like she'd be
love
like
the grandparents.
Yeah,
man.
and my grandma go to the mall like 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh shit!
She was like, I gotta pay a bill. Like, you want to go? I'm like, yeah, we'll go. So I'll go with her to the mall. She'll go pay her Robinson's May bill, and then like the kids section, or I think it was Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's customer service is right next to kids' sneakers. Yeah. So like she go back there. I'm right here looking at all the kids' shoes is right here. So of course the newest Jordan or whatever is like on the middle mantle, hanging sideways. Like that's
the one.
And at the time my size was only like $49.99. Yeah. I mean, it's probably a lot back then, but but my grandma was like, all right.
Do you have any of your old shoes?
I do. I still have my pair OG 9s, white and Carolina blue. That it's so oxidized that the blue, you know how shoes normally turn yellow. Yeah. So what does blue and yellow make?
Green.
Oh wow.
The sole is green.
Have you posted those recently?
No, they're in the garage.
Wait, what size are they?
They are a 5.
Damn. Too small.
5.5. But yeah, that's kind of like where it started, and then it just took off from there. I've had OG maroon 6s. I used to wear those for baseball shoes because when I used to play baseball, T-ball at the time, we were Cincinnati Reds, and it was kind of like the same red, almost. So I used to wear those. I had the black and infrared 6s. I remember wearing those to the park that I live across the street from right now. I walked in that gym, and all the guys are in there playing basketball. I'm a little kid who's got
gym at that park.
Yeah, that building that's right there in the front. That's a gym.
Oh.
Not like it's a like you play like a basketball court inside. It's not like it's not a workout gym.
Yeah, but I didn't know the building doesn't look that big for there to be a basketball court inside there.
It's a small park.
Yeah.
But it's only one, like
just one gym.
One court.
Yeah.
But like guys were in there playing ball, and like they was like, yo, that little kid's got the Jordans on. So like they stopped playing basketball to come like look at my shoes, and I was like,
how old are you?
So 6s is like 91.
How do you remember that? I don't remember shit when I was a kid.
Well, NBA Finals was the first.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's 91. I just remember stuff.
Were you like 8? I don't remember nothing from like when I was that young.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the 1992 riots. I was sitting in my grandma's
Oh yeah,
chair.
You told me about those.
Shit.
That's crazy.
I saw original Denny get hit in the head with a brick by a guy.
Oh my god.
Did you say is that when your mama came back with all those videos? The videotapes?
Yeah, we looted Blockbuster.
Like actual video.
Because then people went crazy.
Oh my
like the riots.
I thought you meant she was out there recording.
No.
My mom was a looter. She looted.
She a real one.
She came back with Look Who's Talking Too. We had like I don't know all the movies that came. It was all kind of like random VHS movies that we had.
That's so funny.
That's wild.
But yeah, it started from there. Then junior high school, you had.
When did you get into skateboarding?
That's not till high school.
Okay.
Junior high was, that's you had a little bit of everything. You had Jordans. I remember the 11s that came out, and then everybody had a shoe at the time. So then it was like Allen Iverson shoes came out. The first question came out. That question The blue question came out the same day as the Jordan 12 Obsidian Blues. It was the same day.
Oh, wow.
So, like, if you couldn't get the Obsidian 12s, you get the Iverson.
Okay.
So, like, and I was one of those kids who didn't get the Obsidian Blues because they were so out of my size. But my mom didn't understand the trick where, like, if you go to women's Foot Locker, it used to be a women's Foot Locker back in the day. You can go to women's Foot Locker because they had the shoe too. But
small.
But mom was like, you don't wear women's shoes. I'm like, I know that, but the shoe is there. The shoe is there.
The shoe
they had
is there. Just go get the shoe, mom.
Because that's when Foot Locker had, they had a kids Foot Locker,
ladies Foot Locker,
and then regular Foot Locker. Yeah. And if you had a special mall, you had a World Foot Locker.
Okay.
There was a World Foot Locker.
See, I don't remember a World Foot Locker.
There used to be a World.
Where at Wilma?
Lakewood.
Oh yeah. See, I don't remember. I didn't ever go down there.
That was the World Foot Locker. That had like a little bit of everything.
See, we went to Ontario Mills. That was close for us.
I never even heard of
that. That was because that was like one of the bigger ones. Otherwise, I grew up in the IE, like Inland Center. I was at San Bernardino all the time.
Mm-hmm. I grew up in Northridge. That was my mom.
But yeah, junior high. Then the Jason Kids. You had, everybody had a shoe. Everybody who was every popular football player, Deion Sanders, Barry Sanders.
What a time, man.
Everybody had a signature shoe at the time. So everybody, it wasn't just Jordan. Jordans were cool and everything too, but you had Air Maxes, you had everything. Everything was hitting, or everything.
All the trainers.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So
I love seeing, like, I forgot what Instagram it is, but they be posting like a lot of pictures from like the 90s with like celebrities and like random like good like Air Maxes and shit. And I love seeing like that. Just like the old, like outside of like Jordans at the time, you know?
I'm always amazed at like how much information you can keep in there, because we be forgetting shit every fucking week, and then here goes skating the group chat. This was that, and like, god damn it!
It was a bread release this year.
I know the bread shit. Went totally over my head.
You should have saw it. I'm like,
I know.
The Satins.
I can imagine when you're listening to us, and you're like.
The satin pair. Sometimes
our brain just goes blank. Okay?
The patent leather pair you got for your man.
I got for Deshaun. I was like, what patent leather pair came out? What are you talking about? Oh, man. Okay, get into this SB knowledge that you have. Because you also brought some shoes for us.
I did. I brought some shoes.
Well, just because like I had been seeing their top. I don't know. Did they confirm that like the Pro B line is coming back, or it's supposed to be? It's like
no.
No.
So what I think it is, and if you get a chance to go back and look at those few pictures that page had up, it looks like they're paying homage to the Pro Bs.
Okay. Because it didn't say that, like the verbiage of like what it was. It didn't say that it was coming back, but there was like in talks of like the Pro Bs and stuff.
Okay, tell us what a Pro B is.
So a Pro B is the beginning stages of an SB. So I brought the Pro B, where it kind of looks like they're basing it off of that one, which is.
I'm trying to find the one of it, the picture.
Are all your shoes in Ziploc?
Yes. I wanted you to talk about that too. That was the question.
That one, sorry.
Which one?
The one right there next to the yellow shoe.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I wanted you to talk about that as well, because you put away your shoes a specific way. And and like all of your shoes are in really good condition, do you feel that this helps preserve them?
I do.
Okay. I think it does, because honestly, if you've seen how good condition his shoes are in.
But I also don't get to wear my shoes there's always a heavy rotation.
These feel good.
For shoes. So like there's not a time where there's very rare.
Down here,
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I just feels like it preserves it. I've learned that from Nike Talk days from the older guys in the collection. It just
feels good.
So
I really like the gum bottom.
I do like the gum bottom.
So if you swipe to like one of the next pictures, that one right there. So like you see that third one. You see how you can't see it? It says SB right there in white. It's kind of like
on the tongue.
Yeah. You see it says SB right there, but most people didn't see that. People just think it said just like how it is on here, just a Nike. So this is the putty pair from I think this is from 99.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is from 99. So this is kind of what
from 99. Okay, and not to interrupt you, but like, what makes it that dunks don't crumble? Like, why are they different from?
It's a rubber midsole. There's no air unit in these. Only thing that can happen with dunks is separation from like around
the stitching
above that stitching. Like
yeah.
That would be the only thing where
kind of like ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So only ones are pretty much indestructible, but ones do have an air unit in the ones.
Yeah.
So some have like that higher has that air unit inside.
Okay.
So if you ever looked at that, you have any pair of the retro 85s, like the 85 ones?
Yeah, I have the neutral grays.
Yeah. So if you ever look at that,
they do feel different.
If you look at that card, there should say like there's an air unit inside that. But
a good history lesson.
I know.
I don't know why I picked
Okay, wait, so what is the difference?
I don't know why I picked this one.
Now just
randomly grabbed the Tiffany dunk.
Y'all see this shit right here?
Light work.
They're 20 years old.
Wow.
But if you look at, so the Pro B is same like the old school shape. Mm-hmm. They also have the elastic strap on the inside.
Okay, I did see that.
But like the SB ones, they lowered it. It's lower down on the
on the actual shoe.
On the actual shoe. So the Pro B's is higher up. Mm-hmm. So like it stayed. The tongue part would stay more on to your top of your ankle right there.
And these ones kind of flop.
Yeah, kind of flop. So there was a time where
tongue
fucking was the thing. That's the term. That's what it's called.
What?
Tongue fucking. That's when people would put their jeans above, like inside.
Oh, so this tongue sticks out. Yeah. I don't see. Yeah, I can actually feel the difference. Me too.
My stomach's starting to like come on.
Okay.
And then also the SBs they have the air zoom. So
yes.
Yeah.
So they come with the air unit that's on the inside.
Oh.
The Pro Bs didn't.
Can I take these out?
Yeah, you can take it out. But the Pro Bs just have a regular.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There's no air unit like that's on the soles.
Oh.
So that's where the cushion.
Some of the differences.
Yeah, for SBs. And then for the 4s, I think the 4s have the air unit in the.
Because 4s have front. Air units anyways.
Yeah. But I think this insole on this one has the air like an air socket in the front.
Oh. Okay.
So that's pretty much the only two differences, and like they come with the fat laces.
I like the fat lace.
There was really there's a few pair that were extra laces, and that was probably honestly I don't think they did. So Pro B's is all the dunks they just re-released right now. Mm-hmm. The Biotech is a Pro B.
Oh.
The veneers. The ceramics.
Oh.
All those are Pro B's. The ones that you saw, you ever seen the ones with the grip tape on it? They're called lightnings or the alpha numerics.
No, maybe I saw it.
Alpha numeric. It's like the lightning Pro B is the one I have. Is like a gray. It's all gray and it has like the grip tape material from the skateboard.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So those are Pro B's as well. There's like 5 or 6 colors.
And they were called Pro B because it was like pro boarding at the time before they had SB.
I'm not sure on the wording.
Okay.
On why it's called, but
I always
Sandy Bodecker. That's what he started.
Is it Pro Bodecker?
Maybe. The ones that you just named, then, do they have Pro B in the name, or are they just called dunks, or just SBs?
Like ceramics. And
yeah.
On the OG boxes, it says Pro B.
Were those ones? Did the OG ones have like fatter? So the newer ones.
Okay. Yes.
Not all Pro Bs. Have fat tongues.
Okay.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm like. That's when I get confused because I'm like, okay, but because I assume like the chunkier shoe is like skateboarding.
A lot of the Nike Dunk Low Pros have a fat tongue, but they're not Pro Bs.
See, that's so confusing.
Christ.
But some don't have some pros don't have the elastic.
Mm-hmm. This little thing. Okay.
So I don't know why they played around like that.
Yeah.
If you can ever get Rolo on this podcast, Dunks Are Nice. That's the guy.
Oh, yeah. He's really cool.
Yeah, if he's ever.
Does he do like the camera stuff?
Yeah, he does still do the wedding.
The way you like lace and tie your shoe is so perfect. Like, do you see this little bow? Did you put it on?
Yeah. No, I was looking at
I mean, it kind of looked like it could fit.
I was looking at definitely
the one time I accidentally put his shoes on because I thought it was.
Oh yeah, you did say yeah.
in Japan.
Japan.
Travis's.
Okay, so now talk to us about the way you preserve your shoes.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by it.
Are all of them stuffed too, or is this one just?
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I started doing, like because of him, because it really helps like any creases and it shapes this, like it really
keeps it.
Yeah,
it keeps the shade of it. I'm just not hard on my shoes either, so I only get to wear my shoes maybe like a few hours, and then
I don't know, like if he's just
you don't wear this
consciously
shit to
aware
work.
of his feet all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I said, I don't know if you're just consciously aware of your feet all the time because I'm horrible.
I'm
with
not.
I'm constantly hitting shit. I'm like, how did my feet hit each other? And I'm like,
well, I'm like, yeah, I think about that a lot. So like, if I know I'm gonna go to the brewery, like I'm not gonna wear anything that's like
something can spill on it.
Yeah, leather is easy to clean off. But then also I have pairs like in the collection. I'm like, what the fuck is this big ass stain? Like, where do these stains come from? Because I really want to wear my Concord SBs, but I have like this crazy orange stain that's all over my shoe. And I'm
Concord SBs.
Yeah, remember the one that like
my Concord SBs are super dirty.
Yeah,
and that type of material absorbs so bad.
So that's the same. I believe I haven't seen the shoe yet in person, but the Futuras, I believe, is the same knitted.
I don't think it is. You want me to go get them?
I mean, we'll get to that.
Okay,
but I believe it's the same knitted.
Fritz, you need to.
Lover.
It's
Let's
the
take
same,
your diaper off.
The same kind of canvas. You know how the Levins have that.
Yeah. I mean, even regular.
Once you get, it's hard to get that. Once you got stained, like it's hard to
get out.
Yeah,
but if I got to use my.
Because that's
I have a steamer on it.
The Cortez Kennys that I had, the house shoes that I had.
Oh yeah.
Those are.
That's when you got.
I have no clue what is on those shoes.
Steamer should be able to get it out.
They're crazy looking.
Okay, so you stuff all of your shoes.
Stuff all my shoes. I
and
bag
then you
all my shoes.
Put all of them in Ziplocs.
In Ziploc bags, yes.
Does it matter the Ziploc?
The brand?
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Ziploc Hefties. This is not a paid product.
It's not a paid ad, but if anyone is watching,
I prefer
he's your guy.
Hefty or Ziploc. There was a time where Hefty ones were like out of stock, the 2 gallon ones. So, like I had to do like the Target ones. But yeah, everyone's
off-brand.
Every shoe is bagged and boxed.
Have you seen a difference when you didn't stuff them or put them in a Ziploc?
Yes. A lot of some of my Air Force ones I never bagged, but a lot of my older Air Forces are starting to implode.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
They're expanding.
It's nothing related.
Because it's not exploding. It's
it just made me think of like Nisha's sister Tiffany when that Titanic thing went down and she kept saying implosion.
Oh no!
So every time I hear implode.
But older Air Force Ones, like the air unit inside, it'll give out, but your sole doesn't crumble. So what it does is
got a flat tire.
It gets fat.
It's implode.
It's implode. But when you walk on it, it's like it squishes out. So it's like when you feel it, and like some pairs, like dust will start coming out through the. It depends on how old. Like the older, I have like Air Forces that I've never worn from like '96, and I'm like I don't even want to wear them.
Because you know that they're going to.
Yeah.
Implode.
Okay.
Thank you for the
knowledge you got for us. What else do you want to talk about? Is there anything you want to clear up? Because I be feeling like you're always like, I'm saying shit on here that's not accurate.
Oh, that you be capping on the pod?
Yeah, you be saying I be capping on the pod.
Fritz.
No, I think we're good. We're good.
Thank you.
It's your pod.
It's your pod. Well, on our pod.
Yeah, it's our pod.
Page. we did our unboxing question a little bit different. We wanted to let you know who we were having on so that you guys had a chance to ask him some questions, because it seems like everybody wanted you to come back on. So let's get through some of these questions that people wanted to ask you. Let's start from the bottom.
The bottom list.
Okay. What's your top 5 most regrettable sneaker purchases or pickups?
Regrettable? What did I regret picking up? Top 5.
You can just do like 1 or 2. You don't have to do 5.
I regret. I'll give this story. I regret trading a dead stock pair of Tiffany SB or Diamond SBs for a Halloween Air Force One at Grade 1.
Why'd you do that? When did you do that?
At one point I had 5 or 6 pairs of Diamond SBs.
Is that like when they first like came out?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
The flex was crazy. Shout out to Nick.
Well, it wasn't just the one where I met Nick and he documented that was I only got 1 pair of that one. Mm-hmm. But other stores were getting their shipments like later or like another time.
Oh, okay.
So like
coming in late.
Active and Brea got their pairs late. Another skate shop had some other pairs. So like I just kept buying. So when I used to work at Lids, I was trying to sell my extra 3 pair that I had for like $250, but nobody wanted to buy it.
That's crazy. That was high
nuts.
price at that time.
That's
for
nuts.
people not to buy.
People did not want to spend
That's
$250.
wild.
Wait,
why did you do this swap to begin with?
I never seen that Halloween Air Force One.
Okay.
It was all patent. It was patent leather, black in the back and orange in the front, and it had a little skeleton guy in the back. But I had never seen that. I'm like, no store has a shoe right now. So I was like, I'm sitting on 4 of these.
Let me just wait. Was the price? Wait, did you have to put money on top of it?
No, it was just an even swap.
Oh, okay. And
but they at first they didn't want to do it.
They cost as much as.
Tiffany. I had paid like $135 or like $150 for the Tiffany's. The Tiffany's, it wasn't like
you did this when it wasn't high.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this was like recently or something.
No, this was like right when it dropped.
Oh, okay.
Only place I paid.
I see why you would regret that now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about, do you regret selling that turtle dove for the price that you sold it at when you got it?
No.
Okay.
I think it evened out.
Okay.
I mean, at one point I probably got a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But then now, like where it's at now, like I don't.
And they've turtle doves have came out. About to come out again, actually.
Yeah.
Are they? They're bringing them back.
Yeah.
Supposedly they're dropping. Adidas. Adidas said they're releasing like a bunch of Yeezys again.
What is a grill you've yet to get your hands on?
What is a grill that I yet to get? I didn't think I was gonna get my hands on the Mocha High, so I recently just got that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was just one of those. It kind of got away. It was somebody's birthday. When it was a party somewhere and somebody decided to have a birthday party the same day as Jordan having a party for.
We didn't get invited to the Jordan party.
Y'all definitely still could have pulled up. Sophie was at the door.
We could have.
We didn't get invited.
And it was just one of those shoes that just kept eluding me. It just kept getting
away.
And it was like another event happened at the Jordan store where. Everybody's just kicking. It's after the party's over. The party is over. Everybody's kicking it in the little lounge area where all the shoes are. Fucking the big Hawaiian dude.
What's his name?
From New York.
The one is it the one security guard Henny always talks about?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
It's him.
The big tall, like the bigger dude,
with
like
the
tall.
Wait,
I forgot his. Yeah,
Ollie. Not Ollie.
No.
I forgot his name, but we would see him every time.
I wonder if it's the same guy we saw at Undefeated.
It probably was.
Okay, anyways, yes.
But we're everybody's there chilling, having a good time. Everybody talking. He's like, he comes to me, hey, we're done here.
Kick Damien out.
Kick me out.
Wait.
I wasn't there.
What?
Kick me out.
What did you do?
No, it was like, he's like, we're done. Like, we're done here. Like, the party's like, it's over.
There was only you could tell the story.
It was like 10 or 15 of us still there, like, talking. And
what the fuck?
He's like, you got to go. I was like, but I'm here with all my homies. He's like, what do you got to go. So I'm watching everybody else there got to get Travis's again, or got Travis's. I'm just.
I don't remember that.
I'm the guy in the window like this, is like looking at everybody check out for shoes, and then like,
watching.
and then everybody walked out, and there was like the moment like they kicked you out. What?
That's crazy. I didn't know about that. Did you report it to?
Did you report it?
Report it to
Sobe was probably like upstairs somewhere or something, but I'm like,
was he already part of Jordan at that point?
Yeah, Sobe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything that's happened at that store has usually been
Sobe. Okay,
Adrian, or Sean. So
damn.
Yeah. Okay, most you've ever spent on a pair of shoes?
$2,500.
What was it?
Future Dunks, the Dunkles.
Wow, where'd you get it from?
Urban Necessities, Vegas.
Oh, okay. Sneaker of the year so far.
Sneaker of the year so far. I don't know. That's tough right now.
I feel like I'm hunching over.
I don't know. Like, shit, I don't even remember everything that came out this year. What came out? I'm still getting shoes. I'm still trying to get shoes from last year. So, like,
that's valid. That's valid as fuck. We can skip that one too.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I would.
It's too hard. Yeah, no. Someone asked if you can pick one shoe from each of our closets. Which one would you pick?
I'm taking your fucking
either
bike airs, or now that you have I like the PJ Tucker one.
Oh, those are really nice.
They're so nice. I didn't know Matt had a pair.
Of course, Matthew has a pair.
His
what seat number is he?
Number. He's like 13.
Oh, they should have put his ass in the back. Get in the
back,
row, sir.
42.
Yeah, I'd probably take your bike airs.
No.
What would I take from Henny's collection?
Oh, I don't know. This is not for me, but I'd take Henny's CPFM dunks.
Oh yeah, I'm taking them too.
Well, that shoe, I'm obsessed with that shoe.
I'd probably take that one from Elaina's collection.
Do I have anything you don't have?
Let me see.
What would I think?
I kind of made sure you had everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know right now.
Okay. Okay, we'll think about that one. Someone also asked, I hope you live a long life, but when you die, what sneakers do you want to wear in your casket?
What's up? Fuck.
Oh, goddamn, TJ.
My God.
How many questions? TJ
asked a lot.
Hold on.
TJ asked a lot of
Okay,
questions.
we're not. Okay, yeah. But at least, okay, answer that one then.
TJ was going in.
Yeah, let me know.
About what shoes I'm wearing in the casket?
I can dress you properly.
I don't know. I guess make it match my suit.
Okay.
Make it match his suit. Okay.
Should I put you in the outfit you wore to the sneaker ball? Would you?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, if I'm
Was it in the Tiffany's?
If I'm going, I was in the black Tiffany.
The other one.
Yeah.
That's the diamonds. What's the craziest thing you've seen at Rose Bowl?
Oh, like craziest piece?
I feel like you see some wild shit. You be sending to us.
I think I've seen like a lot of OG Jordan 1s like sitting around like before the shit got crazy.
Like 85?
Yeah, it was. It used to be tons there. Like before Sean came there, like it was a whole different scene at the Rose Bowl. Like before Sean came, it was.
I can imagine.
Sean had got more of like the younger people involved in vintage and like clothing. So like after he came and like the show and everything, like you just started seeing this whole young crowd of like young people just out there like thrifting and like
I believe that. Once round 2 came over here.
But I think I think probably 85 Jordan is probably like the craziest thing I guess that I saw.
Not bad. The home, I'm gonna just say her name because she said she was a supporter. The homegirl Key.
Oh, yeah.
She said, no question, a supporter since 2014. He helped me find older models, 15 and up, still Air Jordan 15s and up in her size. She says, you're the GOAT.
Yeah, that was like my early days on Instagram. Like I was going around flea markets, not flea markets, swap meets, and like the mom and pop shops.
I remember that.
Still had like OG shit. So most of the men's sizes were gone, of course, but like you still got you still got women who want shoes, you still got kids, babies. So that's mainly.
Is that where you found those like 94 Cortezes that I got off of you?
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the stores still have like U sizes. So at way bottom of my Instagram, there's like crazy pictures of me like with like 10 pairs of Jordan 17s on coppers, all kind of OG shit. But it was like a lot of U sizes, so I end up selling a lot of those.
Was that 17s? What was the one picture where you were holding like with your hands and you had like a bunch of like?
No, that was a 14.
That was 14.
Okay. The ginger 14s.
Oh, I remember that.
I remember that. That's like I just seen that in my head because it didn't have your face. It was just like
you were on Tumblr a lot.
I had the sample pair of the 14s and then like just 2 dead stock ones.
So someone else asked, as a fellow sneaker and crafts bar guy over here in New York, what's your go-to beer? We know you're a beer guy.
Yeah. I mean, you'll normally find me at Monkish or LAL Works in Hawthorne. It depends on like also what the city I'm in. So like if I'm like up towards like Syndicate, I'll probably go like the Highland Park Brewery. They got a really good setup over there. Boomtown, downtown. It's been a while, but Arts District Brewery is cool. Angel City Brewery is cool.
Do you have a favorite beer?
Hazy IPAs are like my favorite. So and also
he brought this one.
Shout out to Monday Night Brewery in Atlanta and Craig for making this L Max.
It's like an Air Max one. It's so cute.
Somebody said, did Skate build Dopest East sneaker racks because they look the same?
I sure did. Sure did.
And because of that, I got him too.
I got him too now.
And rearranged it.
Yeah, he organized, built my shoe rack, and did all that.
It is the Ivar system from IKEA.
Yeah, they're great. Deshay has them now too.
Wait,
they're all in
these
our
buttholes right in the camera.
Really?
What's your favorite sneaker of all time that you own multiple pairs of? What's your favorite sneaker of all time? Period. Would that be like your grail or just like your favorite sneaker?
I would say my favorite sneaker is like a black cement.
Yeah, but like a grail would be
A grail would be something that's
like
like more unattainable.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a Chicago one.
Classic.
Because I do own
multiple pairs.
But even
in
like I mean
years.
black cement 3s, like there was a point I kind of got over it, but it was a time where I had every single year of
that's my goal
of the black cement 3s, except for I never owned the 94 one that I gave you, and I never owned the 88 one either. But I had 2001s, I had the countdown package, I had the 11 one, whatever.
11, 18, and now they're supposed to be coming back this year.
Yeah, so I just got to the point where I was just like, I don't need all these years anymore.
Really? That is my goal, to get all the pairs.
It just takes up a lot of space, and then when it gets to the point where stuff crumbles, I don't need it anymore.
Okay. Somebody said, will you ever drop more legendary Dodger BOGOs? If you know, you know.
I don't know.
It's just like the box logo.
I did the box
logo.
logo
Yes, you did.
With the
I forgot
Dodgers.
about that. Yeah.
I might do it again. I still have a bunch of Supreme blanks in my garage. It's just my cousin, he got rid of his print shop, so I don't know who I would have to go through to do it. So if he can probably connect me through somebody who does a print shop.
Ask the guys at Cindy.
Yeah.
But Cindy,
it's like bigger orders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah.
If you're not doing thousands plus pieces.
Okay, so two different people asked us, how many pairs of olive pants do you own?
74.
Did you count?
No,
Jesus.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm like, have you counted?
No, there's probably like 30 something.
I'm
Oh
dead.
my God.
Like 30 something.
And they're all different.
Is there a favorite pair?
That's what someone asked too. Which one's the best
Probably
one?
the one I spent the most money for.
Which is
Fragment pair.
okay.
I spent $400.
That's not that bad.
It's not, because the one
Compared to like certain pants now, like higher end pants will be
the one that I really want is like probably like resales are like 700.
Oh, okay.
But it's
fragment too? Or?
No, it's a Supreme CDG one. And it's got
oh my God. I was like, who the fuck asked this? It's Sal with his nosy ass.
What? Wait, what?
Did you really get in a fight at Monkish?
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
That's funny.
He got banned for a while from Monkish.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yeah.
Fucking dead. If you were given a collab with any brand of your choice, who are you working with? Fragment?
Brand?
Yeah.
We're talking clothing. I don't know. I would want to work with, I don't know. I like to keep it local. Like if Syndicate want to do something like to make a shirt, or Manny's brand, or if Andy wants to do something, like I'm down to do something local. Like even like with the hat thing that I did with Locker Room and Downey, that was collab with them and New Era. So like I would want to kind of keep it local, like something.
That's nice.
This is not on there. Would you want your own SB
or Jordan?
I would want to create one. It wouldn't have to be my story, but I have an idea for a SB, and I think it'd be.
Don't put it on here because these people be fucking listening and running back and. No, I already know.
This one I wouldn't mind them stealing it and happening.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sure, but it's very simple. But I would do an SB dunk, and I would I do like a pool theme.
Like a pool hall or swimming pool?
Pool hall. But every dunk could be different.
No. That means that's going to be some limited shit.
But like every dunk it'd be all the balls. So
it would be what? Oh, like that's kind of actually a good idea.
So like the solids.
So 8 different types of
the solids.
Not 8, but
the solids would be all solid dunk with the whatever the number of the ball would be in the back. The stripes would be striped like this with like maybe the blue with the white, and then the ball, the number on the corner, and then the rarest ones would be an 8 ball, or a cue ball,
all white and all black. Or black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's not a bad idea.
Wait, what happened?
Wow.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Say hi to the podcast.
And it'd be like, I like to play with it.
It's Drea.
Oh.
You want these buns?
Yeah, that's why she's picking up hamburger buns for the barbecue, guys.
Did you just call her asking, do you want these buns?
Do you want these buns?
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah.
Shut up, Damien.
Bye. I think Leah's about to pull up too.
Okay.
But we're almost at the end of the questions.
Yeah.
Someone asked, how do you store your sneakers? We talked about that. Also, somebody said, what's the craziest thing you've gone through to obtain one of your grails, or just like a really...
We'll leave that as the last question.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing?
Have you had to jump through like crazy hoops? Not that you haven't had to do things to obtain shoes, but
I think something I appreciate doing. I know you got mad about it, but like when we were going to Kyoto, or we were going to see the issue.
No, because I didn't get mad about that. I got mad for a separate reason. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay, what did you to get these shoes?
Ditched me.
We were enjoying a bowl of ramen in Kyoto, and then I decided...
Trying to church it up. We're enjoying ourselves.
There was a group of us. There was Jeremy, and how many people? There was a lot of us.
There was a lot of us, but there was only a few of us that went to Kyoto that day.
Okay.
And they were going to see the Golden Temple?
We were going to see like a bunch of shit, but this motherfucker was like, I'm going to go to Osaka, and took off on a train, and I'm like... What? Because that, like, literally, everyone's all coupled up, and like, I'm fine without you.
That's why.
But it was just like, he's like, I'm going to Osaka. Didn't even ask me, his girlfriend at the time, like, do you want to come with me? What are your plans? Not even worried about me. Just like, I'm going to Osaka.
It wasn't like this.
It was, and that was that.
So to you, the craziest thing you've done was just
well,
leave a different a city
different city.
in a different country to go get some shoes?
I went to Osaka, and I went to the skit store that was in Osaka, and I just happened to find a pair of 1985 white and navy metallic Jordan 1 in my size. And I bought those and like 2 Air Force Ones that I've been looking for.
It's Leah.
Oh, okay. Real quick question, because you have traveled a lot. When you travel, do you leave space because you know that you're going to buy shoes?
Absolutely.
Yes.
He taught me the travel trick.
So you pack light.
Okay.
You pack shoes that you feel like you're going to wear the most.
Okay.
You know, some people go out there to dress to like for a fashion show. Like they're trying to get these they're trying to get these fits off. They're trying to get these pics and stuff like that. I don't go out there for that. Essentials.
He's so mad that Bobby's on me.
Essentials.
Hey, Bobby girl.
Essentials, shirts, blank tees,
Matching flannel
runners, like shoes that can be crumbled and like
okay.
Stuff like
Go get it.
And then you double suitcase.
So you put all your shit in the small one, and then you put the small one in the big one.
So you get like the medium-sized suitcase, you pack it down, but you have to make sure it's around 40 pounds, because then you stick that in the bigger suitcase, because then that's about,
Okay.
And you got to get the thing I have. What's the suitcase measure?
Oh, the weights.
Yeah, that thing is clutch.
Yeah.
When we went that one year when you ditched me, when we went with a group of people, we went Jeremy and when we went with Jeremy and them, Pete my he's Pete my eats now, but he used to be Pete my sneaks, right?
It's still the same. It's still Pete my sneaks.
Is it?
I mean, I you know how on parts of the page.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, Jeremy, when they went, and you know, he's a fucking foodie. He has Bodega Truck in New York. Him and his girl loaded down so much with snacks. They walked out of the hotel to get on the bus, and we're like, you guys can't take that on the fucking plane. Like, you know that, right?
They had plastic bags.
They had
wrapped around other,
we're like, you guys, and I had the weight thing. I was like, you guys, I think their bag was like 80 pounds or something. We were like, you guys have to take a lot of that out, and like, you can't put liquids in certain things. Like, they got it through. They had to rearrange a lot of shit.
That's crazy.
But it was funny. We were like, what the hell?
That's wild. Okay, well, it's now getting rowdy in here. Hi, Boba girl.
Jelly of boba.
But thank you, Skate, for coming back on.
Thank you. We'll have you on again.
Yeah, when Henny's here. Yeah, so we can have like a bigger discussion and stuff like that. So
thank you for filling. I mean, it didn't happen like that, but that he wasn't supposed to be co-host. Henny was supposed to be here, but you know, it just is what it is. But yeah, thank you. Is there any last knowledge you want to drop on anybody? Anything? Any closing statements? Let the people know where they can find you.
Skate the Great.
Skate the Great.
Stuff by Skate. Buy something.
He do be selling shit, y'all. All right. Hey. As always, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms.
He is so jealous of me.
Sneaky Link Pod on Instagram. YouTube, subscribe. Sneaky Link Pod.
Outro.
And then all of our audio platforms, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Sneaky Link Pod. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Another episode
of Sneaky Skate Podcast.
Bye, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this long ass episode.